guys, Busting Earth 32 Game back today in Minecraft. Going to be jumping in building our lovely Nether portal that a lot of you guys actually would have seen on Instagram of what we're actually going to be building. We're actually going to be building a Poliwrath from Pokemon. I'll go ahead and pop a pitch up on the screen what it's going to going to turn out to look like and what Pokemon it actually is. I've set up a little area over there. I've cleaned up the areas. I've actually trimmed it down. I think I may have to do some more deforming over there for the forest, but so that's all, folks. So off camera, I have decided to actually go ahead and spice this up a bit. So now the living room is actually done, and it looks super dope with the side couch and everything like that. I absolutely love it. I hated that you can't put carpet underneath trapdoors. It really does suck. Mining, so we've actually got 48 diamonds and a loyalty 1 book. Now I went further into my mines, way off out in that direction, and there was actually a lot of mines out there that was actually proving to quite interesting. I died once and I was sad, so I had to run back as fast as I could, find out where it was, where all my stuff was. I swear I almost was starting to run out of time when it actually happened. But it's lovely diamonds, as we want to go ahead and do that. And we actually want to head over to our enchantment area and see what lucky enchantments we can't get on. So let's go ahead. We still have efficiency 4 and fortune 2 pickaxe, but what I actually want to do is see if maybe I can get a okay, so unbreaking 2, no, not a good enchantment. Respiration 1, no. Let's go ahead and try to get something good on the bow. What can we get on the bow? Unbreaking 2, so not really too good of an enchantment. I mean, Infinity probably would have been nice, but, I guess I'm going to have to do some more mining off camera, so I guess, can we? Fire Protection 2, actually, that is not a bad little... Fire Protection 2 and Unbreaking 2, not bad, actually, so that is actually pretty good, but what could we possibly get with the pickaxe? Efficiency 1, we need more lapis. Hang on, let's get more lapis. So we might just waste a few more levels here just to see what we're going to get. If not, we can just go ahead and disenchant. So Unbreaking 2. Be mucking around with a lot of obsidian today. So let's go ahead and head upstairs and get some iron. Oh, no, hang on, that's right, I already built one. So let's go ahead and put these two together. There we go, 7 levels. And voila. We have efficiency 4, fortune 2, and unbreaking 2. I know probably not the best enchantments, but you know what? We got to put up with what we got to put up with, which is kind of redundant. Number 1. So we've only what armor pieces do we have? Okay, yes, we got feather falling 3 boots, which I actually like. Fire protection. So we should theoretically be able to actually go ahead and build the rest of the armor, and then we should be able to do some more stuff. But anyways, it is getting nighttime already. Really? Where's the sun? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I don't have a bed over there. I'm going to quickly grab a bed. Alright. So, got our lovely bed. So I'm going to go ahead and put it down here with the other stuff. But so the fun part's going to be is actually marking it out. So we should be able to mark out the bottom, because we're going to be going 20 long and then 20 high, because this is going to be one big Pokemon. I just cannot remember how far back I need it. So I might have to do some more formation on the land, but let's go ahead. So we'll start from... go from here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we're going to have to go ahead and knock that out. So what's that? 15, 16. Oh boy. So let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to quickly count this. So it's 8. So there's 18 at the moment. Let's go ahead and knock out a little bit more of this lovely land. And then we have 20, but then we also want to go ahead and create sort of the feet area for Poliwrath, which is actually going to be the fun one. So kind of maybe... So, and then we're going to have to go ahead and actually clear out the rest of this. So actually we'll go 1... Alright, so, and then what we want to do is actually come along. We want to get a piece of dirt. Now that we have it, we're going to go ahead and go up. And then we're going to come out this way. So that way it looks like that. But also, at the same time, I want to go ahead and add more onto it. Just so that way it's kind of got a... I guess, the footsie feel, because we're going to be maybe covering this up and actually adding in the feet. So now what we want to do is, with this, we want to come up. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oop, I ran out of obsidian. Whoops. Go. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and add that piece there. Go across, and now we're going to go across 20. So let's go ahead and go across 20 on this. Hopefully it doesn't decide to connect on the front, and then we're going to go ahead and mine that. And oh my god, the amount of stuff. I did have to use a little bit of diamonds, otherwise I almost would have had a full stack, which would have been interesting. And this is actually going to be... Ooh, okay, I can't let those guys see me. I cannot let them see me. I mean, I don't even have a bow to shoot them. Get back down? Exactly. Okay, so I'm hoping if I don't come into their sight, should. This is gonna be risky. Oh, that was close. That was really close. That was clutch. This is when you need scaffolding. So now that that's there, I need to go ahead and knock this piece out here. I mean, the dirt can kind of stay there, but we need to go ahead and start actually reconnecting this up, and then I've got to jump back down, risking my hearts again. So this is going to be fun. So we're going to make sure that we're at full health before we do jump down, just so that way we don't actually kill ourselves too much. But then again, if we try to jump maybe over there, that should work. That looks awesome. So I also forgot to mention, I also added a little bit of a pond, which looks absolutely amazing. Kind of not the idea side pond I guess I had, but you know, it works. I like it. The only downfall is you can't see the cow farm over that giant monstrosity. I did work on it a bit on the other side, and I forgot to add some stuff on this side, so that was really fun. Ow. Alright, so I want to go ahead and take out this piece here, just because I kind of want these corners here. This is going to be the fun one that I'm going to have to work on, and then I'm going to have to try to knock out at least 3 blocks back on this. I still do have to jump back and forwards to see how far wide I actually went on it, so I believe that's there. There's a piece there. Let's go quickly have a look on the other side. Yep, okay, so it's kind of looking like I guess a little, what is it? That's all, folks. So, yeah, so like a little cross sort of thing. Little cross. Is that going to work? I don't know, because that's not supposed to go there. Is it? Uh-oh. I can't remember. So that one shouldn't be there. The top one should. So let's go ahead and put that there. And then I need to knock out some more of this dirt. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more land changing, because this is not going to be fun. Let's go ahead and actually get the dirt back there, and then that's like that, and ta-da! Alright, so that looks like that. That is the way we want to go. So, first things first, how do I want to do this maybe? I need a furnace, don't I? I'm going to need a furnace, and I don't have one on me, because I am a moron. Actually, no, wait, I've got stone on me. What the hell? What am I doing? I'm lost. Panes, which I'm maybe going to be using for the back of it, but I want to put stairs in the back. So I want to put okay, that's not cool, man. That's not what I want. Right, so I want, which stairs? I don't have any more forestry stairs. Crap. So you think when you're organised, you know what you're doing, but now all of a sudden, it comes down to the day, and I completely forget what the hell I'm doing, so that's interesting. Alright, so I've got the frame set up. I'm going to quickly just think about this for just 2 seconds on how I did it, and we'll be right back when I work this out, because I'm an idiot. Does that look like a TV to anybody? That seriously looks like a giant goddamn TV. It's definitely going to be interesting when we light it up. So we're just basically getting the general structure down at the moment. So I had to get some lovely vines to make cobblestone and mossy cobblestone and everything as such. And I'm getting sore from sitting on this seat. Right, so the first thing I want to go ahead and actually do is, I guess, maybe make some white concrete powder. So let's go ahead and maybe turn all this into white dye. So there we go. Now, if I remember correctly, we just go ahead and make some white concrete powder, and we get 2 stacks of that, which is actually probably more than enough, but it is getting dark because I'm taking my time about everything. Now, I need to maybe put it somewhere where I can, guess, mine it. And now what we want to do is actually go we want to go all the way up with this, okay, alright, okay. I have barely been able to record, so my energy levels are actually kind of gone at the moment because, you know, I'm constantly tired, especially dealing with the new Bubba. So, you know, that's just constant. I'm constantly tired trying to get everything to, you know, just back the way it was and being able to record. And oh man, you guys would have no idea. But we want to keep going up until this is all, I guess, all gone. We should be able to just jump down. Oh, mobs are starting to spawn. That's never a good thing. We are going up for a fair distance, aren't we? Look at that. And we are now at the top, so we can see just enough, but not quite a lot. Interesting. I reckon we turned up our FOV rate. So let's go ahead and jump down. I'm going to regret this. There's mobs there. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not taking all these. We're getting fight it. Okay. Alright, we should be able to take this little sucker out easy. To a degree, maybe. Oh, God, stinking. Dang it. No, die. Thank you. Oh, God. Alright, so. Now, what we want to do here is quickly look around, make sure that there's nothing that's going to go in peekaboo. And we want to go ahead and start mining all this concrete. No, don't float off on me. Okay, that's going to be a problem if this stuff keeps floating away. You might have to maybe set up a little barrier around here, just so that way it doesn't float away. Okay, I swear I just saw something that was going to attempt to come over and kill me then. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we should be able to mine this without any of the concrete floating away. Okay. Thank you. What the? Not again. See, this is what happens when you let mobs spawn too much. Ooh, but that's an ink sack. Ink sack? An ink sack. See, this is why you need to start lighting up your area, ladies and gentlemen. Look at me, I've got arrows in me. Because that's never fun. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and just cover this up, just so that way I can actually access, you know, my concrete without it floating away. Alright, so got all that. All the concrete is there, making sure that none fell off somehow. So that is going to be our little mining concrete section for the time being. Alright, where's my food? Okay. So the fun part is going to be to work out where we want. Okay, let's go ahead and start grabbing this. So, and we also need actually the dirt. So I want to kind of get the white concrete on here, and then we want to start going around, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, the way Polyraph's stomach and stuff goes. Unfortunately, we can't put any around the obsidian, due to the fact is that, you know, I guess, you know, the Nether portal would actually, I guess, you know, kind of suck it in, and, you know, then we'd be completely stuffed, and we'd run out of concrete, and it would all just disappear. I'm hoping maybe this is going to be enough once we get into the second stack. Well, that happened. No, all my levels, 18 levels are gone, everything's in the water. Great. That's just great. Look at it, all floating away. It's alright. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right about now? Okay, well, rule number 1, always watch where you land. Do you mind, you stinking... I was about to say, where are my shoes? Okay. Now I've got to get everything re-sorted out. Like, what the hell, man? Come on. Okay. These squids, I swear, are stupid. Oh well, they're giving me free squid stacks, so that's cool. At least I know I have an endless supply of squid stacks. Okay, so I believe this is how I'm doing it. I really don't know, guys. Like I said, I have no clue anymore. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life 90% of the time, so that is never fun. Oh, well, at least if we jump off again, we'll only have, I guess, you know, 2 levels. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is how it was supposed to go. I'm going straight for the bigger water. There we go. There we go. We got it that time. Thank God we got that time. We've got a quartz stairs are actually what's going to be coming along here, because I don't believe we can make anything. Now, white stained glass. I should maybe be able to make something out of this. Alright, so that gives us white pane glass, which is awesome. Now, if I remember correctly, we have to make sure that we put this on the back. Okay, so I need some stone, because the stone's going to be hidden behind everything, but you can still be able to see the stone when, eventually when, you know, nope, that's not what I want. I want to go half of this, and then, no, we want to go full of this actually, sorry. And then what we want to do is go half, and then, guess, mate. Okay, I got to stop hitting that button. Alright, so we've got a kind of a variant, but I think I just used that up and I wasn't supposed to, so that is not fun whatsoever. So we won't need too many of this. We honestly won't need too many of the stone slabs. We've got plenty of cobblestone. I wish we had freaking kept a little bit, just so I can make some cobblestone stuff. Right, so I believe I went like this, I believe. Alright, so I wanted to kind of make it mixture. I've been using a lot of mossy cobblestone lately. Let's go ahead and pull out the cobblestone stairs. Maybe I should have used... I definitely think I should have used more of something. Oop, hang on. No, that is not what we want. And there we go. Alright, cool. Now we should be able to put the white stain stuff on the back, like so. Just to make it all seem a little bit more sophisticated. I probably will have to go back and look at the other build. Whoops. I need some more sand. Sand. Excuse me? What do you think you're doing in my cow pen? You better not have just... Okay, goddamn berry bushes are deadly. Very, very bloody deadly. Is that Enderman just... He took a block. You thieving little shit. Where did that come from? Which tree did that come from? Excuse me, that's mine. No, that's my block. Well, I guess we just got a block of podzol. Okay, yeah, well, I'm just trying to collect up some more loose vines, if I have any. Don't think I do, which is not good. Not good, I'm afraid. I mean, we've kind of got some, but not a lot. Hello? I think I just heard a zombie villager. Is there a zombie villager down there? Hello? I hear a zombie villager. Ooh, we'll take this coal. Alright, yeah. Well, there you go. We didn't even need to go and get anything. Yes, son of a... Ah, you son of a... I think there's a cave underneath here that I haven't worked out that was there. Oh yeah, that's a zombie villager, if I've ever heard one. Now I've got more junk in here in my inventory than what I thought. Okay, so I need some of the sand. Sand. I need some more sand. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's go ahead and smelt all that up. I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and put some of this stuff away. Some of the stuff that we don't need. Oh, hang on, no, that white concrete. So now the way I did it with the belly of polyraft is definitely not like that. Like I said, I definitely do not want that in there. Or did I put it behind it? I think I put it behind it. I'm gonna have to go back and have a look at it. Because honestly thinking that I might have put it behind it. Might have put it behind it and up. No, I think I did it like this. You son of a... Right, so yeah, we're definitely going to have to do a little deformation of the land because This isn't working to my liking, guys, and I'm not happy about it. I know my channel doesn't get watched a lot, probably because, you know, honestly, I think I've been looking it up. If I'm not mistaken, I think Queensland is actually, they've been banned from a lot of sections on the YouTube code, which is kind of sucky when I really think about it. Because, you know, Queensland is not a bad state, but, you know, it's just probably because of all the crap that goes on in this goddamn country. You know, let's face it, Australia, we're terrible. And you guys can tell me otherwise. I don't think, actually, I'm honestly thinking that I did not have it like that. This is definitely embarrassing. I do apologize, guys. Let's go ahead and actually just pull this out and actually put this on top and see what it does. Hang on, there was more concrete than that. What the hell? Where'd the rest of the concrete go? That's weird. Alright, so if maybe I put block out like that, and then we come out like this, and then we just come along straight back here. I'm definitely going to have to go back and look at the other building, just so I can see kind of what I'm working with here, because I do believe that, I honestly think it's on top of it. Alright, so I'll be back once I've worked this out, because this is super embarrassing that I've done this, and we're definitely going to need some more, like maybe a little bit of white stained clay. Jumped over into my creative world. This is the actual poly raft that actually was in the survival world. The hands are going to look different on the other version, because we're going to be putting white concrete there instead of gold. I guess I was using gold to flex it a little bit. I did build this, I can't even remember how long ago. I'll probably put the date on it when I built this. So yeah, we're going to try to be kind of coming out. I actually realized something that I actually did too, and then I put the stairs facing the other way. So, and I've got andesite in here, which I didn't even realize I had in here. But now we need to go back and actually put in a sandstone and then put a piece of white concrete in there. And then it was basically angled up all the way through on the inside, and then, yeah, so basically I almost had it right. But see, these are quartz stairs, so that, you know, this is gonna, you know, not really work for us too much, because we're gonna have to get quartz inside the Nether, and that'll be a journey on its own. And, you know, we won't even know where we spawn until, you know, we get into the Nether episode. But let's go ahead and switch back over in the worlds, and we should be able to. Hi, Mr. Golem. Don't ask me about the rest of that crap. That building is actually going to be the next building that's going to be coming into the world after the Nether. So, let's jump back over into the other world and see he's over there. Stinking zombie, he's over here somewhere. Yeah, he's over here. There's a cave under here, isn't there? There's got to be a cave under here. Alright, so we're going to have to break a few pane glasses here, because we are actually going to have to break all of these stairs, honestly. So let's go ahead and just break all this. Alright, so I think we only have to break 2 of these, so we can definitely keep the others. Now, I want to actually pull those stairs back out, and actually. Was there not more than that? I swear there was. Okay, so it takes up 2, so we want to go ahead and put them facing all this way. Just so that way it kind of matches here and there. And put that. Alright, okay, so we're not fully there yet, so I think. No, okay, yes, no, we are there. Okay. Sand, so let's go ahead and just grab some of that, grab half of that, and then we'll turn it into sandstone. I probably could have used a stone cutter, but, you know, I don't think you can. Can you? Oh, you can. Aha. Alright, it's going to be the fun one to try to make. Well, I guess we're going to have to try to maybe dig in the ground a bit. Would that work? I don't think that's going to work. Maybe? Will that work? Can we do that? No, because it needs to be connected. Oh boy. You know what, we're just going to break a stair for the time being. And then we'll go ahead and actually put that upside down. We need to actually go ahead and take this out. And we want to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. So let's go ahead and put a block there. And then we'll put that like that. Now, I believe that's how I did it. I am absolutely hoping this is how I did it. Because if not, I am a moron. Where did all my panes go? I was about to say, where's all my panes? Right there. Ta-da! Alright, that's connected. Okay, now, the fun part. The fun part is putting the rest of the white concrete. I believe it was on the inner field here. So let's go ahead and just knock that out quickly. And then start bringing this up. This is definitely a complex build. I'm probably going to be switching in between just because, you know, I'm going to have to still find the energy to do stuff. And, uh-oh, not again. Right. YOLO! Okay, good, we made it. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, so I gotta put... Okay, that thing... Is there a cave underneath here? There is a cave under here, isn't... I'm telling you, there's a cave here somewhere, isn't there? There is. There is a cave. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's go ahead and just light up this cave, just because that's kind of getting annoying with mobs spawning in here. This actually does go somewhere, so hang on. Let's just quickly deal with this section here. Are you kidding? Did that just knock me through the... I was about to say, did that just knock me through the wall? Shouldn't have done that. Where does this connect up to? Looks like it connects up to one of the holes that I actually dug. I actually dug out. Yeah, see? I can make a shortcut now. I won't expect when I'm going back down to my tunnels. Okay, you know what? Okay. Think, boss. Think. Think. Alright, so apparently I actually have to put all the stands... I'm done. Alright, so good thing is we only need 4 stairs. It was going to, so got like that. Now, I believe I can fly. Okay, got like that. So that is cool. Now let's go ahead and put a block in between all these Marachanga. I cannot speak today. Like, what in the stinking hell? If I'm not mistaken, we got to come in the middle here, I believe? Was it in the middle? Yeah, okay, so it's got to come in the middle of the sandstone stairs. So let's go ahead and grab our lovely block one more time. We will have to go ahead and make sure that we run to the water, just that way we can actually jump in. And I also believe that... Okay, so I've got to go 20 across the top as well. So let's go ahead and do that. And I actually don't have enough white concrete, which is actually kind of interesting. So this is a definitely big, dangerous project. Probably definitely a big one that I've kind of set myself up for. Starting to question that, though. I don't think that mine was like that. So I want to go ahead and actually make some more... Oh, hello, Mr. Blue Wandering... Mr. Blue Gnome. What do you got? Nothing of interest. Yeah. But you do have leads. You know, that's actually probably the first time. And there's one lead. Should be another one here somewhere. No, go away. Alright, okay. Alright, now that we're done being a bully, let's go ahead and get some more white concrete powder. We're gonna need a little bit more white concrete. Actually, I mean, come to think about it, we're gonna need a lot of white concrete, that's the thing. Alright, okay, let's go ahead and... Hello, Mr. Squiddy Squid. Let's go ahead and make another stack up. See, this is gonna require more blue than what it is, the other colours. So, tops that piece is on. I actually lost it. I actually accidentally almost started building over it, so I had to quickly jump over the other world and take a look and see. Why would my mouse tell me to be like, hey, we're going to make you switch to something you don't want to be switched to? Like, come on, man. Really? You're going to do me like that? Alright, so let's go ahead and we can knock that dirt piece out. There's actually nothing in between here, so that's cool. Now, as far as I know, there is actually a 3, I believe it's 1, 2, 3 like that. And it kind of comes up maybe something like that, I believe, with the black concrete. And there's only a 2 section over here. So if I do like that, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the black goes straight up to that side and then it starts curling around over here. Now, should be able to, because like I said, guys, we're not going to be able to put the stairs in because there's actually going to be quartz stairs. And then what I'm eventually going to do, eventually, because I'm like a goddamn non-English person anymore, is we're actually going to start putting netherrack and, you know, all the multiple kinds of stuff that we can get from the nether, actually putting around it, you know, just so it makes it feels like, you know, Polyraff is using a move. I think it's laser beam he uses or hypnotize. I don't know what Polygraph uses. It's kind of embarrassing. But we are going to need a lot of concrete just to be able to fill all this in. And, you know, I want to kind of maybe get started on the belly just because, you know, I'm kind of wasting a little time. It's only going to be I think it's like 1 or 2 lines. I think it's like 1 line of black that I'm actually going to be able to do. And I'm going to be jumping in between. So what I'm going to go ahead and start actually doing is getting the rest of the concrete made up. And then once I've got all the belly in, we should be able to come back around and actually start working on the outer side. And I don't think I've got any pumpkins laying around. I might have pumpkins laying around. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and get started all on this. And we should be back once I've got it all. Okay, so now that we've got all that, let's go ahead and start actually lining all this black concrete up. And we're actually going to go ahead and actually, I guess we're going to have to make sure it's down by 2. So we want to go ahead and start building this all the way up to the top. I'm pretty sure this is still not how it looks. Pretty sure. Well, let me just jump back down here quickly. Dang it. Yeah, so I got to actually bring up, I believe it's these 2 up as whites on this side. I'm going to do the black. I think I'm probably off by 1 of these actually, which is very interesting for me to get mixed up on. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is only 1 white section that I remember seeing on Polygraph, which I might actually I'm pretty sure I've got a photo somewhere in my screenshots. Oh, that came close. That was clutch. I think I may have this done correctly. Won't know until it's kind of finished, I guess, maybe? So I believe I still have to leave a small case gap. So there's this one. Okay, so it's got to go to around about here, which is actually going to be the fun part. But no, put a white one there just for now. White concrete. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it goes, if I keep saying mistaken one more time, I'm going to slap myself. Oop, hang on, messed that up. Now let's go ahead and start bringing this up. I believe this one goes all the way to the top. Whoops, I'm right where it probably needs to go. Like so. Yeah, definitely getting this correct. Like that. And I think, oh, hang on, this is where it's going to get really tricky, because see, I was flying around when I did this. I think I see how that looks. Hang on, we're going to jump back over the other world and have a look. I know where I've kind of gone wrong here. That this whole white section here actually needs to be ripped out. I always had the black pieces, right? So it's going to be a 2x2 gap that I'm supposed to be leaving. So there's going to be 1 hole there for the white. So that white's fine. This all needs to come actually out a little bit. Maybe not by too much. So hang on, let's go back up this. Kind of come up on an angle like this. Can't believe I messed all this up already. Nice, decent build, and I'm messing this up completely. Go like that, and then we start going up. Oop, at the same time, we also need to be taking out the old wall that I managed to fuck it up. Same time, we'll take out this dirt while we're at it. Let's keep going up and up and up. Oop, hang on. Dirt's blocking me. It's never good. Never want dirt blocking ya. I believe, okay, so yeah, this is where it's going to kind of stop to the degree it's going to be just 1. Okay, so that needs to go up there, and then it's, now I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, okay, so that is good, that is, okay, we're probably going to drop and die here. You know what we can do? Is we can actually take out these white concrete pieces. I'm going to have to put a temporary block. That's going to be the fun one. And then it comes out by 2 on here. So if I just do... So I'm just going to go ahead and attach a staircase maybe. That might work just a bit. Okay, and then yeah, it's going to be all the black in the middle. See, okay, no, this isn't on the corner, so I need to fix this one up, which is also going to be the fun one. Now we're going to take all this out. So I've kind of got it kind of sorted. Kind of. Dummy. Alright. Okay, so then I should be able to come up to here, leaving two small holes that probably the same at the bottom like I did same at the top as I did at the bottom, which will be interesting to redo. But it's already proving to be quite difficult, so hang on a minute. This is... So if I come up just a bit, so I go 1, 1, okay. So I'm just going to bring that out like that, which will bring that in there, and voila. Okay. Alright, so I've fixed my mistake, which was, ow, not fun. Not fun that I made a big mistake on my own custom build. Kind of sucks, kind of redundant, but it works. Okay, alright, now this is the confusing part. We do like this. So we're going to do this with all sides. And then we actually got to... Okay, no. Okay, so I'm going to try to maybe layer this. If I'm doing this correctly, I don't know. So 1, 2, yep. So this is going to be a slow process that I've got to go completely around. It's going to be the very fun one, I'm telling you guys right now. Okay, so now that we've come to this corner here, we're going to go like that. And bring that out like that, so that comes up like that and angled. And then it's going to come down like that. And kind of something along the lines of a spiral. So the spiral, see, because you can't really build circles in Minecraft, which is kind of dumb when you really think about it. Okay, and we should be able to connect that up, so that'll be leading to the next row, like that. I think I may have put this up somewhere. These, till we reach the very tippy top. Like so. Just want to go ahead and I actually might want to start coming along with the, I guess, honestly, the concrete first. Just because it is going to be a very interesting build to do, since I am using very little knowledge of Pokemon, since, you know, I wasn't really allowed, I mean, kind of sad for me, because growing up I didn't get to watch too much television. Sad for me, I know, but, you know, it was the joys of it. So we've kind of got a small polywhirl shape going on. Yeah, it's kind of working out. So that's cool. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the stomach up. Most likely this is going to be a couple of days of recording because, you know, I've got a lot to go on. I've got a lot going on, and, you know, being a parent, you know, there's a lot of things that you got to do as a father. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and hopefully we should be able to, if I'm not mistaken, get this fully sorted out. And a short time later, it looks a little bit funky in the middle there, but I mean, it kind of looks better the way it did better out here than what it did in my creative world, which, I don't know, I don't think I'm too happy with the side here. Maybe I might want to add maybe a little bit of black on the outside, maybe? I don't particularly quite know. This is going to be the next fun part, trying to work out on the bottom section. See, because I got to get up and do the eyes, which should theoretically be able to just climb up on top and do. So let's go ahead and actually, oh, hang on, before we do go up, I actually need to do a section up there, which is going to be a very fun one. I probably should just go make a diamond shovel, so I reckon I might go make a diamond shovel, I reckon. Alright, so the rest of the obsidian, I believe I've got to kind of copy what I've got down there, except I've got to come out by 2, I believe it is. Let's go ahead and come out. Then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, come down by that, and then I've actually got to get underneath this one again. Go ahead and dig down like that, and then I've got to come down 3. So we've already got, what have we got? 1. I think we've got, what, 1, 2. Let's go ahead and add the block there, because we will need that. Is that 2 or 3? 1. There we go. So it kind of looks like a staircase, I believe. I can't actually remember. So I know 2 iron bars are going in here, and then the blue is going to actually come up and connect. So the eyeballs are the eyeballs. I think I might actually quickly bop over to the other world and see what this actually looks like. But we're going to go ahead and actually... God damn it, I hate being tired while recording. I really do. I do it every time. It's so irritating. Okay, we've got that. Is there anything I can use to stick to it? So I'm going to quickly go ahead and actually have a quick look at the other world and see what's going on over there. Okay, so I actually got to put corner pieces back because they were actually there in the building. I've actually got to tear down one of the... I'm going to actually take out one of the obsidian pieces just because they only came down by 2, and then the eyeballs have got to come down by 2. I go across by 2 just so I can make the eyeballs. So then we go 1, 2 there. I think it's a three-stage eyeball, I believe. Probably should have looked at that part, but I know the eyeball is going to come in around about here, which is going to be purple glass. And then we're going to put some jack-o'-lanterns behind it. What I'm going to do is actually connect up this river together so that I can get out to one of the other areas. Let's go ahead and do this on the other side too. God damn it. Alright, so yeah, so 1, 2, like that. Did I run out of concrete again? Yeah, I did. I keep running out of concrete for some reason. So I don't think we're going to need any more black until we get on top and to do the eyes. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, so the section, so the middle of the thing, so I've got to count these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe it's possibly here, so we've got 4 there and 4 there. Yep, okay, so this is where the nose is going to be for Polygraph. We're going to go ahead and just put a temporary block, just so that way the concrete will actually stay. Same on the other side, we'll do that there as well, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Polygraph has... The way I did it on my other world was pretty much come up like that, take that block out there, come up again. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I've definitely got to go back and keep an eye on what I'm doing. So I believe it comes out like that. Now, got to do that with the other side as well. I'm scared that I'm going to fall off and die. Go like that, and then that. Let's go ahead and take out these other black pieces here. There's kind of Polygraph's nose and eyes. So I'm going to jump back in the other world and have a quick look, make sure I'm doing this right. So, turns out I actually messed this up completely. I do need to go down and get more concrete for the white. So it comes up by 2 and then actually connects up something like this. Oh boy, this is going to be the fun part. Oop. Especially to try to get this on the right section of where I want it to go. Kind of want it to go up on this. So let's go ahead and just knock out one of these torches real quick. Oh, he's quick. I'll put that there. Okay, maybe I should have knocked down the dirt tower. Okay, so now the next fun part is going to actually be getting the rest of the blocks that I do need. I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest of that away. Obsidian, I probably should take up with me. Won't need the axe, won't need that, won't need that, won't need that, that, or that, that, or that, or that. Wait, no, I need the sand. What am I saying? Okay, like that. Now, we're going to need some blue dye. Some decent dye here. So I definitely set myself up a quite interesting little project, which I probably should have maybe done it in another survival world. Seen how long it was going to take me with it, but unfortunately I didn't realize. Because I mean, this project's going to require a lot of blue, and I've got to keep going back and forwards and finding sand, and oh, it's just going to be an absolute nightmare when I eventually get it right. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Your thoughts in the comments right now. You reckon we're gonna make this down here without dying? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna hit that corner there, honestly. So let's go ahead and jump down and see what actually happens. So we've got all that now. Got a fair amount of blue concrete. Okay, so let's go ahead and attempt to try to build the blue footing. I think I was actually aiming for when I first built this bloody thing. Is actually blue everywhere, I guess you could say. No, I don't think it actually goes there. So I definitely needed purple, because I definitely had purple on the feet. Actually should not look like this, but where is all my dirt? Because I might cover up that hole. Definitely thinking I'm going to need to cover up that hole. So I don't cover it up, I'm not going to be able to work around it. At least I know there's a cave down there, so that is actually a good thing that there is a cave there. That way I know I can kind of work with it. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure having a mistake here somewhere, which is not very nice. Just don't know where I could possibly be going wrong with all of this. I really don't. I don't know where I could possibly be going wrong. Okay, and let's keep going up. Doesn't matter if we lose a bit of dirt, it's just dirt. Not like dirt has feelings. I mean, it should have feelings, but, you know, hey, joys of being me. Am I right? Am I wrong? Okay, so yeah, that comes up like that. So that's starting to look a little bit like the left. Now, there's blue stuff. For the blue, so we come out. So the eyes are white, so that is going to come out an extra one, like that, and like that. Which means it's just the white stuff that's left, the blue stuff. Blue concrete. Which, wait a minute. This doesn't look right, because that's 3. 2, 3, 4. Did I mess up somewhere here? Did I not? This doesn't look right. Yeah, 2. That's how Polyralph's nose was supposed to go. I'm gonna jump over the other world and have a quick look. You're burning. You're gonna die. Wait, hang on, no. That's not what that's not how. Let's build a small platform out here. I think because in the creative world I did 19, not 20. But I think I may have miscalculated on the build on the actual proper side, which I mean it's kind of working the way I want it to. but not by a lot. So Polyraph's eyes. Yeah, so and then what I've got to do is do a three wide on the eyes, which is actually going to be the very fun one to do, because I actually have to expand it out. I don't want to do that until I've actually gotten... I'm not gonna lie, guys, I actually am kind of happy with that. I'm just gonna work on the left side, but I want to kind of maybe get the right side done first a bit. So you guys can kind of see Polyraph, you know, kind of, I guess, evolving. Pokemon puns. Now what I want to do is actually go ahead and get a little bit of each and make some purple dye, like so. Okay, so purple dye. Then we want to go ahead and make some purple glass, like so. And then we get the purple stained glass, which will make us a full stack, so we still have a good amount. Now, what we can also go ahead and do is with this and make ourselves some purple stained concrete. Purple concrete powder, which, okay, and then maybe purple there. Purple's going on that. Blue's going out here. I think I'm starting to remember now. Then we're going to start putting a blue all the way up here on the arm. Which is going to be the fun one, which I didn't grab the obsidian. That would have been a smart thing to do. So let's go ahead and just quickly dig back down here. Okay. So then now we're going to come out. Where is my dirt? And then I got to go... Okay, so... Oh, man, this is going to be dangerous. This is going to hurt. Not by a lot, though, but thank God. Okay, so let's bring up the dirt. I really should have gone over the other side and had a look, but you know what? It's me. Wouldn't be me if I did. Okay, and 1, 2. Alright. And that is the arm, actually, all that's the arms. The arms are actually done. They just need to have their blue blocks put over them. So it turns out I actually went back and looked over it. Now, if I want to get real kind of technical with the way I did it, I actually did full purple around, but I'm not going to do that this time. So what I will do with this is maybe stick... maybe if I put... No, I won't put purple panes, but I'll put that there, just so that way it kind of has its feel. Just a little bit of its feel. Or if I really, really want to, I can actually go put on the colours that, you know, it was actually sitting as, which will be the fun one to, I guess, fix up. So let's go ahead and quickly sleep. I've just had to change that out, so if you guys are actually following us, go ahead and just, you guys can maybe change it out if you really want to, otherwise you can just leave it the way I've showed you and you guys can just keep going with it. I will have to go change it out on the other side though, because, you know, hey, you guys will end up being able to download this world very soon, once it comes down to it. And, you know, if you guys want to download this world, you know, I'm going to let you guys know the seed by episode 10. Oh boy, I gotta quickly look on the other side, make sure that actually white, and then we go like that, and then we go ahead and add that, that, and then we put blue there. Believe... No, purple's in the center of it. Okay. I gotta stop messing up my own builds. I'm a nutcase. A very, very big nutcase. And we bring that out like so. I'm guessing like that, and you know, eventually that's going to come up. But you know, actually, yeah, no. Okay, so that only comes up to the 2. That's it. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Actually, it's actually starting to look exactly like the other one in the other world. But then again, big feet would have been better. Okay, so that is that one done. Now, the next thing that we got to work on is actually getting back up to the top and actually working. Actually, no, I actually gotta take down some of this land so I can start moving out the back of it. So I will actually go ahead and do some deforestation off camera quickly, and then we shall be right back once all this is dug out, because this will take a while. Later, and we now have some more room at the back. So what I need to do is kind of. Okay, so as far as I remember, because this is basically 24 hours later that I've recorded this, so I mean, we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think maybe right there is going to be where the back ends, but we do have to get back up top. I think we do maybe need some little bit more concrete, I believe, if I'm not mistaken on how this would have went. Definitely still probably gonna have to jump back over in the other world just to try to get the back on the polyraft on, just because we are gonna need it to a bit. So what I can possibly do here is start bringing these all the way up to where they need to go. Even if I'm not mistaken, I have polyraft stuff all lined up perfectly here, I believe. So, alright, let's get our white concrete, because I believe it's 3 across, because we are going to need to actually go ahead and get some jack-o'-lanterns and actually fill all this in, just so we can make the eyeball a little bit bigger. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, good, I don't even have the concrete that I need. Actually, I think this was actually. I think it might have been purple. Purple on the inside. Let's go ahead and just dig up here. Alright, so yeah, there's going to be purple stained glass. Now, the roof here for the eyes. Whoops. Let's go ahead and get that back. And we want to come back over here. We actually want to try to maybe get on top of the nose. If we can't do that, alright, so yep, like that. And then that'll connect around like this. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we'll have the 3 along the eyes. Just, you know, we don't want to do that. We don't want to die straight away into this world. Well, even though we've probably already died multiple times. Right, so that's the top finish. So we don't actually have to come back up here for basically any point except to basically connect all that up. So that will be the fun one. But it's going to kind of curve around for that. Right, but we do, however, have to jump down. Now, do I have a dirt pile over here? No, I do not. I built up on this. So if I... Yep, it is definitely turning out to be okay. I mean, it looks a little angry, but, you know, what can I say? I mean, we're slowly building polyraft. Alrighty, so the project is now complete. You guys are about to see the biggest build that I have actually spent in a survival world, actually building. I turned on the shaders just to give it the little extra kick, but are you guys ready? Let's go ahead and turn around. Oh my lord. Yeah, that tree's kind of in the road, but look at Polyraft. Oh my god, he is massive. And I mean, he looks like he could scare somebody off. So let's go ahead and actually light Mr. Polyrath up with our lovely portal. We are going to have to go ahead and actually finish off at the bottom with quartz staircases, which is going to be quite easy. But there we go. We have got one massive, giant portal. Let's go ahead and run back here just a bit. We have a zombie piglin already in our world. That's going to be a problem. I might have to build a wall around that. But oh my god. So anyways guys, so go ahead and smash that like button, smash that subscribe. Go ahead and hit that notification bell to be notified when videos do go update. And if you do go ahead and enjoy my content, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Stay subscribed, as I am starting to upload more videos. Well, not really more videos, but I do make awesome content. So, you know, if you guys are into LSPDFR, you can go ahead and watch that. If you guys are into this and would like to see this world reach it to where we will be, because we will end up searching for the Nether portal, and we'll not Nether portal, the fortress. We will actually continue on there, and I will actually end up leaving a download world link once we reach a certain amount of episodes. But anyways guys, don't forget, go ahead and smash that like button, smash that subscribe again, and until the next one, I am Boston Go 32 Gaming. Take care, peace.